Hello and welcome to another video. Today we have the Zeblaze Vibe 5 and on the box it says it's a smart fitness watch. But is it really so smart? Let's unbox it and find out. It is nicely packed though, so the packing doesn't look cheap at all. Inside we have the watch itself, and this box on the side must be the biggest box I've ever seen for a small charging cable. We also get a user manual. The cable has a USB-A in one end and a magnetic dock in the other. It just snaps on like that, and actually sits very firmly in place. Even shaking it won't get it to fall off. On the front we have a 1.3-inch display. It is a 240 by 240 pixels IPS Color display, so hopefully it's got some nice watch faces. I thought this was a plastic watch, but the case is made of zinc alloy, so it feels quite solid. And it actually looks kinda good, although it's a big watch measuring 51 mm in diameter. On the side we have two buttons, and they have a nice little feedback when pushing them. Same on the other side. Under we have a heart rate sensor and a magnetic connector for charging. This watch supports continuous HR monitoring. It's also rated IP67 for dust and water resistance. The bands are made of a hard rubber material, so they're not going to stretch, but they are flexible enough to be comfortable. Replacing them is also easy. Just push this pin on the back and they will come off. There's also holes all around the bands, so the ventilation is good for preventing sweating under the bands. To turn the watch on, just hold the top left button, but since my watch came with an empty battery, we need to charge it first. Charging from empty to full takes about 1.5 hours, and a full charge usually lasts about 4 to 5 days. Let's see how this magnetic cable works. There we go, it's charging. Let's move over to the app a bit. We need it to sync the time and date from the phone. The app is called WearHealth and can be found in the Play Store. In the app, we just need to find the Connect to a Device function and select the Vibe 5. When that's done, the watch will have the correct time and date. Even though the watch is quite big, it's still comfortable to wear. The screen also turns on automatically when you turn your wrist. It's a bit thick for my taste, but it matches the overall design, so it doesn't look bad. Let's have a look at the functions. They call it a smartwatch, but you can't install any apps or anything like that. And to cycle through the different screens, we can push the buttons on the right side to go up or down. We have steps, calories, distance, heart rate, sleep time, notifications. Here you can read messages from different apps. A sports function that shows information but doesn't save it anywhere. We can also turn the watch off, and here's Find Your Phone to locate your phone if it's within Bluetooth distance. Here's a timer. Click on the top left to select or activate. It's just a normal stopwatch, so not much to see. While we're on the main screen, we can push the top left button to cycle through the different watch faces. Some watch faces show all the information we need, so cycling through the steps, calories, etc. with the buttons on the right side feels a bit unnecessary, since all the information is already visible on the main screen. The WearHealth app is very simple, so don't expect any advanced analysis of your activities. On top we have a steps counter and the percentage of reached daily goal. Here's today's distance and burnt calories, sleep results and heart rate. Tapping will show us a more detailed view of the day or previous days. We also have weekly and monthly summaries. We can also see a more detailed view of the sleep results, and same with the heart rate. In settings we can set goals for steps and goal for sleep. We can also turn on or off continuous heart rate monitoring and turn on or off other settings, like which apps to receive notifications from. As you can see, there are a few to choose from. We can also set alarms, but the alarms are vibration only. Anyway, it's powerful enough to wake me up every day. Let's try one so you can see how it looks on the screen. Remote camera is also available, and here we can take pictures by shaking the wrist. And it activates a timer of 3 seconds before taking the picture. Find device will make the watch vibrate, and hopefully you will hear where it is. Overall, a nice looking watch, but a bit big in my opinion. The battery lasts about 4 to 5 days on one charge, and the functionality is very limited. It's got a nice screen though, and a few nice looking watch faces, so for the price it's still an interesting watch. That's it for my review. I hope you liked the video, and remember to click that subscribe button. Have a nice day. Bye bye.